Now let us see the demo of that creating subnets. That means we are going to use those subnets in one practical networks. So again we are using the packet tracer, and we are going to provide you the file where I have configured all these this lab. You have to just open that file, and this whole will be available. Now here we are showing that we have got two subnets available different. That means we have got class C network, that mask can be denoted by /24, and how many subnets are required? We require two subnets, or we can put in other words, we suppose want 100 hosts per network. So we have already seen that when we calculated, we have got two different networks available. So if we are going to go into the slides, that means we have got two different networks available, 192.168.11.0, and another network is 192.168.11.128. So here what we have done, we have written that we have got one network 192.168.11.0, and what is the mask? /25, and another network is your 192.168.11. Let me increase little bit font size further. So another network is 192.168.11.128, and what will be the mask in CID notation? It will be 24. Now what are the valid hosts? If we are going to talk about this, from 1 to 26. So in our case, in this example, we have given to our C system address 192.168.11.2, which is again valid host, and to another system we have given the address 192.168.11.3, because again this comes under your valid address, because from 1 to 126 you have got valid host. Now if you are going to carefully look at the diagram, we did not started from the 1, although 1 is also valid host, but when we were discussing about gateway and router, we told that it is recommended practice to use first address or last valid host address as your network gateway address. So here in our case, what we are going to do, we are going to use 192.168.11.1 as our gateway. So when we are going to give the address to our router, to this interface we are going to give the address 192.168.11.1, or you could have used it 126 also, because that is the last valid. So it is a recommended practice that as a gateway either use the first valid host or last valid host, but in my case I always prefer the first valid host. In your case it might be other preference. So this is going to be our first subnet. What about the second? So second has got your network is 128, and valid hosts are going to be from 129 to your 254. So we have given, out of those valid addresses, we have given one address to C3 system, and we have given this 31 address to our second system. And here the gateway is again going to be 129. Let me again show. In second subnet, what were the valid host? From 129 to 254. So we are using this as a gateway. That means you should be able to subnet also, and you should be able to configure the lab also. But again, we are not going to go into the details how I have given the addresses to C1. For that, just go through some packet tracer tutorial. So here I have given this address. Here this, so this represent my first subnet, and this represent my second subnet, and here it is my router, and to one interface I have given the address 192.168.11.1, to another interface I have given the address 192.168.11.129. Now if I am going to see the routing table, I have to go into this, I have to click this, then you have to go into CLI mode. What it is saying, return in press return mean enter key. So if we are going to press enter key, it will show you one prompt, that means we are into router. Here we want to see our routing table, so you have to go into privilege mode. So here we are going to run the command show IP route. Even if you do not want to run these commands, I have already taken the screenshot of this command. So show IP route, when I am going to run this command, what will happen? What it is showing? It is showing that 192.168.11.0/25 is subnetted. And how many subnetted are there? 192.168.11.0 is there, 11.128 is there. And how to find that, which address I have given to my router interface? For that command is show IP interface brief. And please again remember, this video is optional. We just wanted to discuss subnetting, how to do that we have discussed. Here I'm just showing you the practical use. So it is showing the addresses that had been given to our your router. So this is we have given 192.168.11.1 and 11.129. Now the main thing is, can we ping from this system to this system? So we will click on this, we will go into the desktop, we will be going into the command prompt, and from this what we are going to do, we will try to ping this system. So let me increase little bit. So we will see ping 192.168.11.131. So when we are going to ping, we will see, generally first time when you are going to ping on packet tracer, it will show that request timeout, but our networking is working. That means whatever lab we have chosen, it is working properly. And again, simulation method is again going to be great. So let me show you the simulation. So from this packet, what we want to ping to this. So let us start. So it is first going towards your S1 switch. From that it is going towards the router, and from that it will travel to the switch of second network, and then now in return journey again. That means what we have done, we have put into use whatever subnets we created. So we will see it is again, because when we say when we ping, the first packet is your echo request, second is your echo reply. So ping is your working. So let me again move into my real time. So that is the demo of that, and I have taken the screenshot also. That means 2 subnets are required. This is the network. That means again we can rewrite this into, rephrase this question as we require 100 host per subnet. And this is the command that we run, show IP interface brief. It is showing the addresses to the router, and when we run that command show IP route, it is showing that 192.168.11.0/25, because what is this is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 1, total 25/25 it is showing. And what is our network? 192.168.11.0/25. So that is our, it is showing this has been subnetted into 2 subnets. This is first subnet, this is your second subnet. And with this command, what you can do, you can ping to your system from C1. So it is pinging. So that was the demo of our this subnetting, in which we created 2 subnets, or we can say that mean this was the case. Same thing will happen if we are going to rephrase this. That means we required 100 hosts per subnets. So same procedure will be there.